Alright, let's go ahead and pick it right back on up, shall we? So if you remember from last time, we got a city of animals. And we have to go break a curse. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing good. How about you? Oh, that's good to hear. I'm doing good. Of course. Yeah, so if you remember from last week, I broke the game, losing us 2 hours of progress, thus making me redo that 2 hours of progress. But I mean, we're finally where we needed to be, so. Alright, let us go heal, and then, yeah. Actually head to where we need to go. I hate these old-fashioned systems. It's so obnoxious just trying to put all these items in. Okay, now that we're all topped off, we're gonna fight an interesting boss. got ourselves some hoppin', boys. The hoppy choppies. Sorry, the choppy hoppies. My bad. Anybody do anything fun or exciting today? I had an interesting morning. Anything over here? Nope. Have I fought a bubble slime yet? I don't think so. Maybe I have, though. Thanks to Maribel using the gun spell, we're gonna fly through most of the encounters until she runs out of gun power. Why am I calling it that? It's because she uses the spell Bang! It's a wolf! Look over there, it's a wolf! Ho, ha, ho, ho, ho. I thought the joke was funny. Thank you very much. The Frights Crawler! Well, Maribel's out of magic, so now she can only whip it good. This is one of the bosses that has a special gimmick in that you can't use magic, which means Maribel is literally useless. Literally. She just doesn't do a lot of damage, which is why I loaded her up with a lot of medicinal herbs And I also loaded up Crow because he's our backup. Because Kiefer right now is the big damage boy. He's got a hammer and he knows how to bammer. Sure. Makes my life easier when they just decide to run away in fear and butts. Ow, not the Crespent! Crested Viper. They were called Crespents in the original. I will make lots and lots of references to that as we play any Dragon Quest game. So there are some theories coming out. I'm talking about Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake because I love it. But there's theories that they're adding new character classes to the game that weren't in the original. One of those is the Monster Master, which is gonna be obvious fun. If I remember, there should be some pea hooters. Once we get outside of this mountain. What's a pea hooter? You'll see. Exactly. That is exactly what I said. Legitimately. Not even sarcasmic. Do I go up or out? Out. These are pea hooters. Oh! Look what else we got here. We got ourselves a nutter. I'm just like, hey, I didn't say anything. Just be careful, you never know what kind of nutty name they'll have. They look like the tongue sticking out emoji, don't they? Hey, look, it's open. Come on, let's take a look inside. Nah. I could do that. Or I could ignore it and keep going around to here. Oh, shit. Oof. I'm gonna call this next boss a poor description of his name. And you can try to guess what his name actually is. So the poor description of this boss's name is, Terrible Juggler. Poorly described boss name. I know. You weren't gonna get this anyway, but you're gonna laugh when you do see his name. Dearie me, our friend the wolf looks to be in a rather bad way. And look at that. That's about the largest coffin I've ever seen. I wonder what exactly is going on here. What the... Careful now, Crow, unless I'm very much mistaken, there's a monster nearby, and a very nasty one to boot. No, not Juggler. She's badly injured and struggling to breathe. The boy seems determined to protect. I said he's a terrible juggler. Ooh, visitors! I just love visitors. Couldn't eat a whole one, though. Goodness me, what in the blaze is that horrible voice coming from? Look, you'd wander up here and see what was going on, did ya? I suppose that means you're friends with that infuriating little white wolf. Get here, he and his little friends thought they'd sealed me away in here for good. Well, they didn't, and now I'm free. I'm going to teach them a lesson for shutting me up in this dingy old, boring old hole for all these years. I've already turned that town they seem to love so much on its head, and now I'm going to do the same to them. I promised I wouldn't stop until every last white wolf has been wiped out. Once this run-of-the-mill howler here stops being so stubborn and tells me where the little one is, I'll finally be able to get my wish. Is that my lad? Goodness, well that explains it then. There, now little friend, you just lie there and stay quiet. We'll look up to you. This poor creature joined forces with a white wolf to do battle against this monster mere days ago, and as you can see, she hasn't given up the fight. We need to protect it. Oh, just shut up, will you? I'm trying to make a villainous speech here. If you won't tell me where the last little white wolf is, I'll just have to bash you until you do. Well, now, this won't do. We better step in and help the lad. He is obviously a hack robot. Because he's a terrible juggler. He's a hack robot. He's a hack. acrobat? Because you call someone a hack if they're bad at their job? Anyway. 'Twas a bad pun. Okay. Look, this is Dragon Quest. These are puns of the highest caliber. Yes. Please, bully the woodcutter. He has unlimited HP. For the purposes of this boss fight, he has unlimited HP. He actually only has a couple hundred, but there's no way the boss is, one, gonna choose him that many times, two, the fight will not go on that long. The boss only has 520 HP. Look, Mr. Woodcutter, could you, like, heal Maribel, please? Ooh, please attack the woodcutter again, mister. Not Maribel! Motherfuckers. I like how he's juggling eyeballs, though. No, he's not an Apple product. No, how could this happen to me? How could you miserable worms have beaten me? Well, I've gone easy on you up till now, but playtime's over. You won't be giving me so much trouble once I've turned you all into animals. What do you think you're doing, boy? Are you trying to make me mad? No, what's happening to me? I can't move. My body, it won't listen to me. This is one of those sneaky little white wolf tricks, isn't it? Which must mean the boy, he's, of course, when I cast my spell on the town, he must have... It's almost too funny. Then I was looking everywhere for you and you were staring at me in the face all along. What an idiot I've been. Oh, the last white wolf, aren't you, boy? Last standing between me and my goal of wiping out your insufferable kind. I'll never forgive you, you know, never. And if I can't beat you, I can at least make sure you stay human forever. No more wolfing for you, little one. Yeah. Quickly, Crow, let's shut that lid and seal him away. For good this time. Oh, I can't move it by myself. It's fast, sir. You're dangling off the edge. This is what short people must be like. Making the tall people do all the work. Because they're just dangling off the edge. So you're gonna love what happens when we come to the present day for this place, Ahmad. You're gonna love it. Ruff? Hold on, I just saw something. Is that actually how much this thing's on sale for? Holy shit. Oh my god. So, quick aside, because this is what I do. I sell games to people who I think would like my games. If you're interested in Dragon Age, pick it up right now. All 3 of them are 90% off. You can pick up Dragon Age 1 Ultimate for $3, Dragon Age 2 Ultimate for $3, and Dragon Age Inquisition for $4. Anyway, that is my aside. Dearie me, that's terrible. Remember the lone white wolf who survived the first battle with that horrible beast crow? Well, that white wolf was this boy's mother. Tragically, she died of her injuries shortly after giving birth. The poor cub hadn't even opened his eyes yet. And so the little orphan was taken in by this gray wolf here, who raised him as though he were his own son. If you're curious of what they look like before you buy them, Ahmad, go to the main YouTube channel, not the VOD channel, and look up my playlists for them. I really like them, but all 3 play completely differently for a BioWare RPG. But yeah, also that. Oh goodness me, it's enough to bring a tear to the eye, isn't it? Nope. Anyway, this lad's name is, Ruff. No way, it's almost as if he can understand what we're saying. These white wolves are amazing. Ruff. There's a dog. And a cat at my door. Just kidding. I love you. Just a cat. Oh, well, if he can understand what we're saying, he certainly doesn't seem to be able to reply in any great detail, but at least now we know what to call him. Now, young Ruff, you may not be a white wolf anymore, but allow me to be the first to say you make a very handsome young man. Righty-ho, now we've managed to steal the monster away. Everyone in town should be back to their old selves. I have to say I'm a little concerned about how some of the animals are going to cope with the transition. Let's hurry back and take a look. Hey, wait! That boy can't stand still for a minute, can he? Where's he run off to now? Bienvenuto alla Orca. Welcome. Have the unfamiliar scent you come from a faraway place now? Why am I so sensitive to the odors of others lately? Molto curioso. No, per favore, no more carrots. It's only the dream? Oh, Hibo, what a relief. A dream, I am a horse and someone is forcing me to eat the carrots. So many carrots. It's my worst nightmare. Maybe it's punishment for being the fussy eater when I was a child. Oh, it's molto horrible. Bienvenido, visitore. Prego, prego. You would like to hear something molto interessante, see? Allora, I tell you, but you no laugh, por favore. The truth is, I am a pig. Per carita, please, you laugh. I see you laugh. You admit it, see? No. Ma, maybe your laughter is only my imaginazione. But really, I'm a pig. This is no imaginazione. If his dream, why my nose is covered in mud, eh? And why I drew so uncontrollably at the smell of scraps leaving some... Oh, where he go? The Risente. We found the injured white wolf outside the town. We carry him to the barn and we treat his injuries, but then, poof! Our little friend just disappeared. His injuries, I believe they are healed, but it's still molto dangerous out there. Povero me, I worry for him. Ah, there you are, Ruff. We were wondering where you got to. You want out already, bud? One wants out, one wants in. I suppose you just wanted to thank the locals for taking care of you, eh? Ruff. What a polite young man you are. Well, that settles it, Crow. I've decided to take Ruff back to live with me in my cabin. He may be a legendary white wolf, but the poor little fellow's lost his mother. He needs someone to take care of him. Oh yes, he's got you, of course. I hadn't forgotten about that. It's just, well, he can't go back to being a wolf, so he's gonna have to learn to be human. Seems to me the best way for him to do that would be to come and stay with me for a while. Why don't you both come along, Ruff. That's the spirit. Well, we better go and then, eh? I want to introduce you to all my little forest friends. They'll be sure to give you a warm welcome. Righty-ho, we're ready to go whenever you are. Are you interested to see what, the present is gonna be like? Rightio, onwards we go. In a way, absolutely. Oh, alas, well, that was certainly a curious little experience. I'm not sure anyone would believe what happened, even if I tried to explain it to them. Ho, 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 ho. Well, Crow, we'd better be on our way. I hope you don't mind if we go on ahead. I need to get these two settled in. Besides, my little forest friends are probably wondering where I've been all this time. Ho, ho, ho. Come on, Ruff. Off we pop. All the best to you, Crow. What's the matter, Ruff? Did you want to say a special goodbye to Crow and his friends? Ruff, Ruff, go! Ho ho, they know that, lad. But don't worry, I'm not going to drag you away before you finish saying your goodbyes. Ruff, go, Crow. What's that, lad? Are you saying you want to go with Crow? Well, now, I hadn't thought of that. Oh, this me, I see, yes. Yes, you're right. She's saying that someone must have helped the monster escape from its prison in that cave. It couldn't have done it alone, and whoever that was, they must have been very powerful indeed to break the seal and move the stone, which means there's a powerful evil on the loose out there. And, well, now, that's brave of you both. They'd like to come along with you and help root out that evil. And I think I'd rather like that too. After all, you'll certainly need some reliable companions. And you to go off and help these brave young adventurers. There's always a place for you back in my cabin when this is all over. Well, Crow, I suppose this is goodbye for now. Take care, won't you? You too, Ruff. That's right. Ruff is our fourth party member. The wolf boy. And he rides a wolf. Looks like we got ourselves a new partner in crime, and a pretty tough one at that. Welcome aboard, Ruff. Yeah, given how things have been going recently, I've been thinking I need some protection, and I can't exactly rely on these two numbskulls. So welcome to the team. Ruff. Nope. He is a bit rough. But you know what? I heard his bark can be worse than his bite. Look, and he's riding his puppy. We should check the squirrels every now and then. They'll give you free nuts. That or I'm crazy. I made a nut joke. So the present day has no monsters outside. It's only the past that has monsters, which is weird, but you know, whatever. Alright, so what's happened in the present? I don't believe it! The town's full of animals again! What in heaven's name could have happened? Bow bow. A bow bow. Oh my god, they're animals again! Well, we'll find that out once we are done breaking into things. What do you think is happening? Did they get cursed again? Do we have to refight that boss again? Curses! Why, that's a big old horse taking a nap on the bed. Okay, break the barrels by the inn. Why they couldn't have had that before you break into there? I don't know. Break into the shed. Meow. Oh no. Now go into the mayor's house. Mia Bea, Mimi, are you ready? We must hurry or La Festa will be finished before we have arrived. Ahihi, Signor Mayor, you're so impaciente. I shall put on my stockings. You can wait for Mimi, see? I know that you can. Bea, Mimi, I enter, ready or not? Eh? It seems we have visitori. Benvenuti alla Arca. Allora, when you first enter our town, you get the big surprise. See, you are thinking, Mamma mia, this town is people purely with animali, you know? It's okay, you don't worry, there are no real. It's a simple local people who are furries. Reason is because we hold local festival, great celebrazione, known as La Festa. We hold such an event because our town is once saved thanks to our creature friends back in very olden days. So we wear the costumi and show the animali how much gratitude we have because we are furries. Since you are here, you can also take part in La Festa. Scusami me. That's right, this is a town of furries. And now we're all a bunch of pigs. See, when you wear the costume, you become one of us. Everyone speak to you now. Allora, go. See, I knew you'd love it. I try over and over, but still I don't find the correct answer. Now you try. See, prego, prego. But I warn you, it's not easy. If I cannot make the correct guess, you'll have to move him. Come on, prego, enjoy, have fun, be merry. Mamma mia, you are the visitori, no? Bene. This game is perfect for turisti. You have a try. See, it's free to enter, and the prizes are molto spettacolare. You cannot refuse this chance to play, see? Magnifico, then we begin. The game, she is very simple. There are 6 people in the costume or animale, see? 3 of these people are men. But please, forget them. We have no interest in the men. No, your task is to find the other 3. The 3 women. There are no more rules than this, my friend. The game is molto semplice, see? But simplice is the same thing as same thing as facile. Oh no. Bene, we begin. Decide who is the women. I'm good. See, magnifico! You have the gift. You have the superpower. Now you must repeat the same trick. Splendido! You are in a rule. 2 in a row. Only 1 remains. You're so close. Don't mess up now, or it's mucho embarazante. Well, that's the same color as us, so it can't be. The cat is too obvious. But look, both of these cows have uders. Genius! That is me. Sì, molto bene, spettacoloso. I never see visitors who can guess like you. Implants. 3 correct answers is miracoloso. You must talk with the man now. He give you the prize. Ahiba, so the winner is the contest decided, see? Si, signor mayor, the visitori are the winners! Bene, then it's time for me to present the grand prize! Come closer for the presentazione, por favor. My warmest congratulazioni. It's first time for the visitori to win the guessing game of La Festa. I think it's nice memory for you know, but speaking of nice things, here is your prize. We got the big book of beasts. Oh yeah, we got the bestiary. It's a little something to remind you of an Arca, a souvenir, see? I hope you like. I mean, a furry town is already weird enough, but you know what? It could be worse. Please let me save, good sir. Yes, I intend to continue on. I'm gonna get one of these in the next area, so no. Alright, so I want 3 of these. The bag they go. And one of those. Oh, that's everything. Thank you, good sir. This is a private dock. It's property of gentlemen who live in the palazzo across the lake. Oh. Can I dump tea in his harbor then? Ahime, I am so jealous of him. Molto invidioso. I wish I could also travel the world and throw gold coins around like they are confetti. This game is really trippy if you think about it. Just like, none of these people existed, and then all of a sudden you're bringing their islands back into existence. But then there's the fact that, like, they're clearly traveling the world, but there's no world to travel until you bring new islands back. But people don't talk about the fact that all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, there's a new place here other than the people in, Estard. They're the only ones recognizing that these islands are suddenly coming into existence. Everyone else is like, yeah, we've always been here, bitch. It's like history's changing, but only kind of. You wish to know who lives on the other side of the lake, see? Perdoname, but I am unable to tell you. To reveal the name of my employer is more than my job is worth. He is, how you say, molto eccentrico. My favorite thing about time travel and how it actually affects the world around you and everything, because we have no actual definitive way of knowing what it actually impacts, you can write it however the fuck you want. Because who's gonna tell you you're wrong? Nobody. Because there ain't a wrong answer. Now, there'll be nerds and me who will tell you if you're wrong. And obviously, if I say it's wrong, then you obviously got it wrong if it pissed me off. Because I'm generally okay with a lot of different forms of doing shit. Unless you do it blatantly wrong, at which point you're then stupid. But again, you have to royally fuck up like time travel and shit to actually piss me off, so... I'm okay with lots of forms of it, and how they write it. Alright, time to use gun magic again. Go Maribel, use gun. Bang! The most powerful wizard. Oh, Ruff's only level 1. Nice. He learned the ability Awoo! So we're at a point where we don't actually want to grind. Surprising! But there's a reason for that. And the reason is stupid! But we'll get there later. I know this isn't the right way to go, but... Okay, there is a treasure chest right there. I think we're still pretty far away from getting what I need anyway, so... We're probably 3 tablet pieces away. Or 3 tablets away from where I want to be. Ho ho ho! Ba 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 boom. Maribel's best move, gun. Blows the competition away. I need to keep my mouth shut. Anyway. I think because of story reasons, Maribel's actually discounted for a lot of different reasons. But if I remember correctly, she was in my final party in the original, or in my first playthrough. I'm probably gonna do it again. Grab people, break their claws, batter with butter, grab people. Look at the little pea hooter's tongue. Well, now he's dead, but... Nope, well, that nutter left. Bunny ears. voice drifts ominously from the sarcophagus. Who goes there? Have you come to disturb my slumber? Yes. Are you sure? Are you sure you wish to rouse me from my sleep of so many years? The lid of the sarcophagus is moving. Try to open it. Yes. Crow slowly pushes the heavy stone lid open. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? You are brave indeed to awaken me, or perhaps merely foolish beyond measure. What in the blue blazes? It's you. You're the ones who, that time. It's me, you know me. Come on, you must remember me. Not ringing a bell, eh? Let me give you a hint. You fought me here a long, long time ago. Of course, back then I had those big wings and that lovely evil laugh. Still don't remember it? Well, can't be helped. I used every last ounce of my powers fighting you, you know. It took me an age to sleep it off, but when I woke up, I looked like this. Talk about getting your just deserts. It's supposed to be just desserts, but they put just deserts. I try walloping some puny humans and end up as one instead. I'm such a weakling now, I don't dare venture for fear of getting picked on. That's why I hide myself in here and try to scare people off. Wait a second, you're here too, the white wolf boy, fancy that. Well, I'm glad you're here. I've been meaning to apologize to you. You see, I'm sorry you ended up being stuck as a human because of me, but now that I think of it, it might not be too late. I think I might just have just enough oomph left in me to turn you back into a wolf, you know. Rafa! Oh, thank you. We've had quite enough of your meddling already. Seriously, it's no trouble. This is all my fault after all. Putting this right is the least I can do. Right then, are you ready? Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie boy, changey Becky, hoy, hoy, hoy! That can't be right. You look exactly the same. Maybe if I... no! Don't do anything. I like being like this, you idiots. If you don't stop making things worse with your stupid rubbish magic, I'll put you back in that coffin, close the lid so tight you'll... Wait a second, I'm talking. Can you hear that? I'm talking. Talkie, blah, blah, blah. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff, just listen to you. How in the world did that happen? It must have something to do with that spell. I'm a total failure. All those years spent cowering in that box and I haven't even got enough juice for a simple transformation spell. And what's worse, instead of making him more wolf-like, I've gone and made him more human. Oh, I'm useless, a total and utter failure. Why aren't you listening? I said I like being like this. Don't cry. This is great. I'm happy over the moon, in fact. Now I can talk to Crow and the others whenever I want. This is going to make our adventure so much more fun. I can talk! Goodness me, 1 minute he can't say the word and the next he won't shut up. You're happy? So I didn't mess everything up? Oh, thank goodness for that. Yeah, let me give you something, another little something to apologize. It is my eyeball. Oh, or a blue fragment. I would have preferred an eye. If I remember rightly, those are the things you were looking for, aren't they? I seem to recall hiding that one in my coffin back when I was a monster. No idea why, but never mind that now. Anyway, it's all yours. I have no idea what you'd want with a moldy old lump of stone, but I hope it makes you very happy. I know I'm a sorry sight these days, but if you ever feel like dropping by for another chat, you're always very welcome. I have no idea if we've fought Muddy Hands yet, aka the Goopy. So I'm gonna try to force spawn one. Or just get into this fight. So the problem with fighting Goopies is that they like to summon friends. Of course, if you're an ace gamer like me, It doesn't matter. You just absolutely demolish your competition. Alright, we're done here. Now we're gonna go for a free heal and go to the next place. Alright, everybody. It's snuggle time. I mean, what else would you call it? There's 4 of us, 5 of us here. This one. The answer was yes. It's time for us to fight some Transformers that actually can't transform, nor are they robots in disguise. So I guess we're just fighting robots. But I'm calling them Transformers anyway because fuck you. Welcome to Phobisher. Oh, thank you. Ah, it's always the same. It's always Muggins here who has to patrol the perimeter, but I suppose someone's got to do it. Is that what blight is, you ask? Why, I'm talking about those clanking calves of the automata. Automata. What kind of automata? The near automata. Oh, do not fall off. I was only just on patrol. This wicked creature made me an orphan. Rip. Sorry, child. Church. Very well, I hereby adjourn this briefing. No further questions, I trust. No Captain Goodwinding there, sir. No questions, sir. Important thing is not to act rashly, is that quite clear? Yes, sir, very good, sir. Very well, that is all. I shall return to Faraday Castle. Yes, sir, mind how you go, sir. Hello, what have we here then? Mercenaries here to ply your trade, I take it. I don't want to see any heroics. Those are automata, heartless curs without a shred of honor. We can't afford to throw men at them all willy-nilly. Yes, sir, right away, sir. Alright. Alright. Now we need to go to the castle. And also we need money. Because, you know, money. Got ourselves an aubergine. Better than the aubergine. Let me guess, you're here to sign on as mercenaries, am I right? And a jolly good thing too. We need all the help we can get, let me tell you. Well, these are bricky recruits to be. Indeed they are, if you'd be so kind. Be my pleasure. They seem just like the plucky bunch, don't they? Righto! Hold it there, that will be sufficient. I think we can say you come up to scratch. You're cordially invited to assist us in giving those filthy automata the pummeling they so richly deserve. Of course. Marvelous, I have high hopes for you all. Come along then, to the Corporal's Mess Hall! The orders for the moment are to make ready your equipment. Very much enjoyed watching your little set too just now. It was bravo. Fresh faces, eh? More raw recruits, I shouldn't wonder, and probably mercenaries to boot. Time was we wouldn't have dreamed of pressing every piercing wastrel into service. It's a dashed, ungentlemanly business. But desperate times call for desperate measures, and with these automata running amok, desperate is something close to an understatement. My duty is, as king, is to defend our great nation by any means necessary. Gentlemanly conduct is, unfortunately, a luxury we can ill afford. Nonetheless, we must maintain at least a bare minimum of decorum, I suppose. May I ask your names? Pleased to meet you, Your Majesty. My name is Maribel. The name's Kifa. Ruff! My name's Ruff. Nice to meet you. Can we be friends? I hope so. Your name is Crow, you say? I see. Now I trust I can depend on you to do all in your power. Yes. Very good. Now I'm sure Captain Goodwinding has duties for you to attend to. Be on your way. Do not bring the name of my kingdom into disrepute, or I shall hear of it. Captain Goodwinding reporting. How do things stand in Frostbiere? Alas, the struggle against the Automaton horde shows no sign of abating. I rather fear that neither troops nor the townspeople will prevail for much longer. I see it seems things are far from ideal. I'm afraid so, Your Majesty. I can only apologize that our efforts have fallen so far short. Cannot be helped. We are bloody but unbowed. Indeed, Your Majesty, I'm currently devising a radical new strategy, and our counterattack will commence presently. Very good. Now, I just had the immeasurable pleasure of meeting some of our newest recruits. I trust you will inform them of their duties. And when you have, you should rest. You look exhausted, man. Go out to the officer's mess and await further instructions. Okay. Ah, there you are. I believe that's everyone. Let's get this little conflab underway, shall we? Now, I have just returned from Frobisher. As you know all too well, this is the front line of our war against the Automata. As you also know, the town is serving as a forward bulwark, stemming the onward progress of the enemy forces. The doughty townspeople and our troops are valiantly facing down our foes, but though it pains me to say it, they are at a breaking point. If things continue as they are, Frobisher will be overrun and the castle put in grave danger. I need hardly remind you of how dire the consequences would be if our last bastion were to fall. It's no exaggeration to say that it would spell the end for our kingdom. This being the case, we have no choice. We must gird our loins and reverse the advance of the Automaton horde. But there's just one problem. In terms of sheer numbers, we are no match for our foe. Which is why we need a peerless plan, a strategy sans palier, tactical tour de force that will leave our enemy utterly confounded. Any ideas? Well, we'll give it some thought, shall we? Now, if we try to launch a full-scale assault, we'll see us coming a mile off. This is how things seem to me. Our enemy has no weak points that we are aware of. Any attempts to scare or starve them out simply will not work, and a direct assault is clearly out of the question. Which is to say, we face an enemy to which our standard strategies can be applied. Really, this is quite a quandary. I know the captain's not going to want to hear this, but I think we need to have a word with old Autonomous. I want to know about Automata, who better to ask. The accursed things must have a switch, right? We know where the base is, that's something. We can't very well march in there and expect to win. I know how this for a strategy. We fight our barley hardest until we win. Nailed it. Alright, let's see what bright ideas we've come up with. Even with us to help out, I doubt that brings up the numbers enough, does it? They're alive, right? They're just machines. There must be some way to use that to our advantage. Sorry, I don't even know what tactics were till just now. I see. Would anyone else care to add anything? Captain? Yes? Spit it out, man! I was thinking, would it be too presumptuous to suggest that we ask old Autonomous for his advice? Ah, yes, the inventor! Certainly an idea. He's a tinkerer of some renown. After all, his knowledge of mechanical matters might be just the thing to give us the edge. Absolutely not! No matter how dire our predicament, we simply cannot countenance calling on the services of that arrow-pated old fop doodle. There's an insult for you, Ahmad, to add into your repertoire. Addle-patted old fop doodle. Captain, with all due respect, this is the only choice we have. He may know something that could be of use to us. I agree, sir. There's no harm in asking him. You may do as you please, but I, for one, will have nothing to do with such foolishness. This meeting is abjured. I will not talk with that old fop doodle. Of course. Here we have it. You mercenary fly-by-nights need worry about upsetting the captain. You'll be gone for long. I order you, visit the adventure. Do I get a free sleep here? Come on, a free nap would be a really nice game. No free heals? Oh well, Maribel's already fully healed. Cool. Never mind. Oh, that's a monkey. I was just like, what is that, like, alien-esque Simpsons character? Then I realized it was actually just a monkey upside down. Alright, that's the 2 gold. Automated debris aspirator model, ADA-003. Mechanized ablutionary apparatus model. A shelmet! It's like a helmet made out of shells. Thus, the aptly named Shelmet. Now, if I place the counter-rotary spindling cog here and slot the pandering arm into the schnozzle, no, it's still not quite there. Ah, of course, I need to swap this pendular spring around so that it sits plumb with the ovary hose, and that's better. Now to tighten the oscillating frenulator, and voila! Excuse me, we are here, you know. You're not being very welcoming. Do you mind? I have nothing to say to any of you and some rather important work to be getting on with. We need to find someone called Autonomous. Are you Autonomous? Where's Autonomous? Well, that's my name, what of it? Now let me guess. A certain Captain Goodwinding asked you to come. He wants me to do something about the rampaging automata that has been menacing his men, am I correct? And you're out of luck, I'm afraid. I couldn't give two hoots about his men or his precious castle or the people in it. Or any people at all, in fact. I've more sympathy for a single automaton than I have for the entire human race. People look at them and think they see evil. Ha! They should take a look at themselves. Go back to the castle and tell Goodwinding I want nothing to do with him or anybody else. Okay, now I return. Have I mentioned I love the boss names in this game? Because I do. How'd it go with old Autonomous? Did he offer us as much needed assistance? Nope. Ah! Must say, that's not the news I was hoping for. Where's the old curmudgeon problem, I wonder? Why, that's simply marvelous news. Ah, you're back. So did you manage to enlist his aid now? I see. It seems he's a rather stubborn old goat. Well, if you'd come to me before sending out your little secret delegation, perhaps I could have told you that and saved you the bother. Trust me, I know the man better than anyone. Captain, we're sorry, but with all due respect, we were running out of options and... Save your breath, soldier. Let's just say we'll need to think of a different approach and leave it at that. Now, Crow, I'm assigning you to lookout duty. I want you to relieve the guard station immediately, okay? Very good. What the devil? I'm awful sorry. Did the officers mess without delay? Golly, how devilishly manly! Now calm down, soldier. Tell me what has happened. You say that Frobisher has fallen? Yes, so we lost a lot of men. Those things there. Come on, man. Snap out of it. Stiff upper lip and all that. Yes, sir. We were unable to hold back their advance. The Autonomous march on the castle as we speak. That's enough, man. Rest now. You did well to make it here, so gravely injured. So it seems the Autonoma have humbugged us. Alert the troops. We must put the entire castle on war footing. you will come with me. This time, Autonomous will talk to you, whether he likes it or not. La da da. Oh, good. Good Captain Wingding. Bah! And to think I vowed never to come here again. It's a brass plate. Hello, my name is Ellie. Autonomous. You're keeping well, I hope. Stand fast, Private Crow. I'll handle this. I hope you'll forgive me for presuming to try and convince you one last time. Frobisher has fallen, you see, and the Autonoma are doubtless marching on the castle as we speak. I have to ask this one last time, could you possibly see your way to helping us defeat them? You never did know when to give up, did you, Thaddeus? I told you before, I haven't the slightest intention of helping you and nothing has changed. Not a sausage! So it would be no skin off your nose, and the kingdom where you were born and raised wiped from the map, is that it? Yes, I'd say that sums it up neatly. We humans must all die in the end, dear fellow, just as well today as tomorrow. Damn your stubborn hide, Autonomous! It's no good, Private Crow. This man cannot be reasoned with. We must return to the castle without delay. A horde must nearly be at the gate. Devil automata here? Now there's a rum thing. The infernal contraption just stopped. What's all this hullabaloo? I thought I told you to... Fascinating. So this is one of the autonoma you have been all harping on about. It seems the unfortunate creature has taken rather a lot of damage, but all is not lost. Thaddeus, give me a hand, will you? We need to get the poor girl inside. What exactly do you have in mind, Autonomous? I think I understand. Very well. Private Crow, you are to return to the castle. Our troops there need all the help they can get. I will join you there presently. Those two have a prickly past, if you couldn't tell. Now we have to beat up a bunch of robos. Robo-bros. Robros? Robros. I am not needed at the gate. Submit, you robotic rotter! Shame I can't help out people, but whatever. I'll protect this airway. You're needed at the main gate. Am I, though? Is this thing really a monster, or is it just a creation? A twisted creation. More of them! That's all we need. This is tough going. Here it comes! What happened? Did they all break down at the same time or something? Oh, I wanted another free heal. Darn. Thank the heavens you were here. I shudder to think what would have happened otherwise. What the deuce is going on? Perfect Code and the others did well to hold the front line until we arrived, but fear not. All's under control now. Autonomous managed to reconfigure our friend here, you see. She's on our side now, would you believe it? I had a good rummage around in the old girl's neural matrix and managed to remove all traces of belligerence with a little clever rewiring. This lady won't be posing a threat to humans again anytime soon, will you, my dear? More in the course of my tinkering, I discovered that the autonoma are being controlled by means of audio waves. Having her transmit a signal at a frequency intended to block those waves was the work of a mere moment. In other words, we now have a tool that will guarantee human dominance over the automata. I rather think we should strike at the autonoma stronghold while the iron is hot. No, soldier, may I request? Yes. Capital, meet me in the... but what am I saying? You must be dead on your feet. Very well, we shall reconvene, bright and early. If you insist, although I shan't sleep thinking of all the new romantic chums there may be made over that stronghold there. Yes, yes, yes. The injured soldiers are carried into the castle where the wounds are treated. Happily, all of them live to fight another day. Everybody curls up to go to sleep. Then morning came. In bed. Allow me, on behalf of myself and all the citizens of our kingdom, to thank you for your unstinting effort in defending the castle. Pleased to tell you that we are no longer on the back foot. In fact, it's time to take our fight to the foe at last! Aww, come on, OBS. Don't do this to me. Let's give it a couple of seconds then. Oh, cool. Fully disconnected from the internet again. Wonderful. It is a big old rip. Alright. Looks like it's back. I wonder if all the heat's causing issues with the internet right now, because my internet has been going in and out all day. I have no idea if that's a thing or not, but must want some burgers, yep. I don't know if it can do that. I was asking. I was like, can extreme heat cause issues? I don't know. But today specifically, it's been going in and out. Anyway. Yes, I saw. I said this latest addition on our arsenal. With a little luck, we should be able to march on the enemy stronghold unopposed. What we need to do is finalize a few final strategy necessities, and then we shall be ready to make our final assault. Would you be so kind as promptly wallop? This one's beyond repair, they all are. How could that dashed fool of a soldier possibly have believed he was doing us a favor? I went to the trouble of lugging all my bally tools here in the hopes of salvaging from friends for my special new gal. But they're all ruined, all ruined! Still, I did enjoy chasing those injured soldiers out of here. Oh, it's rather jolly. I say, while you're here, you don't happen to know who created them, do you? Thought as much. I have a little theory that they weren't made by human hands. Too intricate, you see. Guess is that they're the works of an extremely powerful magical being of some kind of another. And not a friendly one. After all, their neural matrices were loaded with one order and one only. To wipe out humanity. Not that that bothers me, of course. As a poor automata, I feel sorry for. Imagine people think they can just dismantle you willy-nilly. Always. It looks like we're all set for the capital's castle force. I understand that he's in the other mess hall. Be a good fellow and run over and get him, will you? All set? The men are all set. Very well, I shall lead the way. All present and correct, then let us begin. As you know, the Automata made an exploratory assault on the castle yesterday. Fortunately, we were able to repel the invaders thanks to the expertise of Autonomous and a healthy dose of good old Faraday gumption. But if allowed to regroup, they will launch another attack. Of that, we may be certain. Which is why I propose we steal a march on our enemy and strike at the very seat of their power. Then we march on the Automata stronghold. With the help of Autonomous and his new weapon, we'll be able to render the enemy forces entirely helpless. This being the case, capturing their base of operations should be as simple as merely walking through the door. Once inside, we will seek out whatever sinister force commands them and eliminate them. Oh, bravo! That's the ticket. Go, and your other companions will join me in the assault. But Captain, you mean to say we can't all go? We'll be equally vital. You must remain here and protect the castle. With the numbers at its disposal, the enemy could launch a counterattack at any moment. Yeah. Oh, clear! Jolly good. Crow, so you ready to take off? I take it? Could I ask you to bear with me just a moment longer? Autonomous is making the final adjustments today. What the devil could the power source for such a magnificent machine be? Some form of perpetual motion engine, perhaps? When I could unravel your wondrous mysteries, my dear, I might finally find what I've been searching for all these years, the secret of eternal life. In any case, sweet thing, you look positively radiant. Thaddeus, Ellie is ready for you. Ellie? Oh, so he still hasn't put it behind him, eh? I used to say it, but Ellie's long gone, poor blighter. Autonomous old fellow, if you're quite done tinkering, I'd say it's about time we were heading off. If you just hand over the Automata, we'll be heading out. Nonsense! If you think I'm letting my Ellie out of my sight, you're even more of an empty-headed fob doodle than I thought. If you insist, but I warn you, this will be no promenade. I shan't be able to guarantee your safety. Oh, don't worry, I wouldn't want you to. We've all seen how that ends. So what could have created such a multitude of automata? I simply must know. One thing is plain. Whoever it is, may powers are extraordinary. Well, friends, the final battle is at hand, so we must part with the good people of Faraday Castle. It is a wrench, but such is life. Go, take the time to speak with everybody. I still feel you. I should this good at it? Yes, I see. Well, you believe so, then so do I. Don't trouble yourself with thoughts of the castle. It's in safe hands. So this is there's an autonomy, see? Yeah. If you do find the wretches behind us all, could you tell them something for me? Tell them they're a cad, a bounder, and a thoroughly ungentlemanly sort. Oh, okay. I simply had to stand myself away from the kitchen to wish you the best of luck. Right, so we're setting out, you two. We'll rendezvous in Frobisher. Mind how you go now. Pip, pip, a cheerio, chap. Damn robot. Lady, could I have a discount? Because I'm going to help save the town. No? Okay. Whoa, chat. Well, in that... Oh, it's you. Would you mind awfully not sneaking up on me like that? I suppose you want to know what I'm doing all the way over here. Well, I was really worried that Ellie might give the benighted populace a fright, so I placed myself at something of a remove. I do wish you hadn't taken quite such an age getting here, though. It's been awful, Dodge. Very good, sir. We shall remain on duty here and await you, sir. Very good. I'm counting on you. I know you'll give those heartless curs hell, sir. Ah, Private Crows. High time we were on our way, you know. Autonomous and I will be marching for the enemy strongholds presently. If you want to make it there ahead of us, you'll have your work cut out for you. I love how she still charges me 40 gold. That damn nuh-uh. Now hold on just 1 second. What the dickens do you think you're doing? Use your eyes, will you? More of those iron devils down there than a man can count. Believe me, I know how badly infuriating it is. The source of all our problems right in front of you, and not a blessed thing you can do. Rather fail, we may be done for, you know. Ah, there you are, Private Crow. You made your way here ahead of us as ordered. Excellent. Captain, behind you, sir. A blasted automaton, right there. Pull yourself together, man. Does it look like it's trying to brain me? This one's on our side. Thanks to autonomous. Yeah, victory is within our grasp at last. Victory, sir? Very well, Private Crow. There's no sense in dawdling. Are you ready to make all your assault? That's the spirit. Now, we three will make our way down there ahead of you and set those tin men's heads a-spinning. So, at a commission, I'll need you to charge and root out whoever or whatever is behind all this. Up, gods and Adam. What in the blue blazes? I do declare those automata are acting the giddy-go. Not this way, you slop-headed saddle goose. There's another insult for you, Ahmad. Slop-headed saddle goose. Don't know what that means, though. Seems the automata have yet to devise a method of dealing with my elite. That's my girl. As to whether or not the disruptive frequencies are penetrating into the depths of the base itself, I'm afraid it's hard to say. Answer are, it isn't. Let's see. Electronic equipment like routers and computers need to stay cool, blah, blah, blah. So extreme temperatures can cause these devices to overheat and interrupt home Wi-Fi network. Can it cause Ethernet disruptions? In general, no. It can change the tension of a cable, though. So, potential. Or I just need to have angry words with Spectrum again. Zombie! One of these boxes doesn't belong here. One of these boxes is a big trap. Which one do you think we should open? This one or this one? One's a trap. The other is not. A do. Make a good guess. Ah, zombie! The answer is the right one's a trap, so we're gonna open it. Scanning for enemies, intruder detected. Commission assault! Wrong one. It's a baby Goyle! That's what the man with a thick Brooklyn accent calls his girlfriend. Hey, yo, what up, baby Goyle? Dictator detected, identity confirmed. Thank you. I do find myself to be clever sometimes. Not often, just sometimes. The poor thing just wants to be looked after. Did it just fucking backwards bend walk away? Yeah, it did. If I really cared about, like, maximizing my seeds, what you do is you save before every single seed use, because the number you get is actually an RNG element. So whatever your current RNG value is, which your RNG changes based upon every step you take, every movement in the background, all of that changes your RNG. So you could save scum your way. Exactly. The game watches you! Wait, what? These guys are Beyblades in disguise. Matt! Darn it, it didn't work! At some games you can open the big book of monsters to despawn things. Ready for the name of the boss monster? It's Phil. What in the... How did you worms get down here? Can you fight your way through all those automata? I refuse to believe it. No, it is not possible. No miserable human force could accomplish such a feat. But a theory is nothing until it is put to a test. Let me see how you fare against a representative sample. Come troops! Destroy them. Use gun! Good job. Did my automata slaves just disobey a direct order? I told them to destroy you, gah! Then it seems I have no choice. I shall have to see if I can pulverize you myself! It's the Tin Bot Dictator! Easy. Easy, boss. No! They laughed at me, called me the Tin Pot Dictator. I was so sure I would prove them wrong, but now look at me. My master, the great evil, entrusted me with an army of automata. I trusted that I would destroy humanity. It was such a beautiful plan. How could it end up like this? But it isn't over yet. One trump card remains, and if it destroys this entire island, then so be it. I should not be here to see it. Come to me, ultimate automaton. Destroy! It got squished. Nice! The Slaughtomaton. Critical damage sustained, preparing to self-destruct. I should have known it would be you making all that hullabaloo! Capital stuff, Private Crow. Capital stuff indeed! You carried out your orders to the letter. The nefarious force behind our mechanical woes has been well and truly obliterated. You have rid this green and pleasant land of the plague that threatened to destroy it, and in so doing, earned its undying gratitude. Let's return to the castle forthwith and share the good news with the king and subjects. No need to rush back. Get yourself a little R&R, soldier. Yeah, then. managed to root out some tools for repairing faulty units, but it doesn't seem as if the automata were actually manufactured yet. Given their mechanical sophistication and the use of materials unfamiliar to us, I suspect they may not have even been manufactured in this world. Must say, I'm impressed you managed to defeat such advanced beings. I never would have thought we humans stood a chance against this sort of perfection. I certainly wouldn't have, not that I'd want to, of course. Brute strength is so, well, brutish. Now, if you're finished bothering me, I have an important research to be getting on with. Oh, okay. Bonk! With the captain, he was simply bursting with news, so he headed to the Frobisha. Didn't think so. I have to walk all the way back home. Oh well. Thanks awfully. It's jolly nice of you to have avenged my husband like that. He fell in that last battle, you see. Crikey, what a fall. Tripped over and cracked his noggin, something awful, but he's back on his feet now, though. What's that? Oh, I see. You thought he... Oh, golly. Oh, how awful! Those Atomanoms are all gone, but my baby brother still hasn't come home. Oh, I fear the awful pounding of metal footsteps. Yes. Yes. Managed not to get yourself killed, eh? Capital stuff! I mean, yeah? Managed not to get yourself killed? Capital. Capital. Better than undercase. Ah, there you are, Crow. I'm starting to wonder where you got to. Captain Goodwinding has been telling me all about your little adventure. Capital stuff! And Crow, Kiefer, Maribel, and Ruff. Oh, and you two Goodwing brothers too, of course. Thaddeus, Autonomous. You brave heroes never once stopped straining your heart's nerves and sinews. You fought true and brave. You have done our beloved kingdom proud, and on behalf of myself and all my subjects, I would like to thank you most sincerely. Thank you for your kind words, Your Majesty, but I was merely doing my duty. Now, your efforts above and beyond the call of duty deserve a reward. If it is within my power to give it, name it, and it shall be yours. I do not require baubles or gewgaws, Your Majesty. So the king country is more than a reward enough. I would like that you bestow any reward you feel due to my brother and these brave soldiers in my stead. I don't want anything from you people. In fact, I don't think I can stand another minute of this tedious rigmarole, if you'll excuse me. Autonomous, wait. If I may proceed, Crow, let me give you this dagger that if you accidentally prick yourself with, you'll die. Hands it to us, blade up. At the risk of repeating myself, I'd like to once again take this opportunity to thank you all. Our kingdom is in your debt. I mean, if bad is a fix it. Yeah. Voices can be heard on the other side of the door. So you decided to name your new automaton after Ellie. Go ahead, laugh, call me a sentimental old fool if you like. Matters not a jot to me. I do not think you a fool at all, but I do think you may not yet have made your peace with what happened. It was an accident, Autonomous. I am quite sure Ellie did not mean for any of this to happen. Oh, spare me your empty speculation. I can't forgive her, and I shan't forgive her. She left me, ran off, and left me all alone. Now you console yourself with the company of an automaton in her stead. And what if I did? She won't go running off without a by your leave. She won't die on me. One cannot help but wonder if the automata have hearts and souls like ours. What are you doing here? I have absolutely nothing to say to you whatsoever. Poor Autonomous. I wonder if there's a squirrel who wants to give me a nut. Ah ho ho. Oh no, not kissers! Not the wet kisses! The worse than the dry kisses. Cause they're wet. We're gonna tap this real fast so I can teleport to it later. Now we leave. Tap this one. We'll visit those later. Is that a Palmella I see? Or is it a different cranky old lady? Hello, Deb. You like a fortune teller? I'm your gold. Your gal. Okay. Here it is. Almost there. Oh, well, I must say, this is rather rum. I can't see a bally thing. Our features are blank as the blankest stare at the National Museum of frightfully blank slates. Or perhaps my second sight's fading along with my eyesight never get old. Dear, dash it off for business. Alright, you heard the lady. Don't get old. Now that we've been warned. It shouldn't be an issue, right? You won't get old now, because you've been told not to. They wouldn't possibly do a cannon box twice in a row now, would they? In this right slot? No, surely not. Oh wait, they did. That was almost unboxected. It doesn't work. Only the urns work, my dude. Depression. You know, I'd hate it if there was an enemy man in here. Why, it'd almost be unexpected. It was indeed unexpected. Oh no, he died. That's rough. Sorry, bud. Well, we broke the jar. But alas, that is about as far as we got. But you see, the boy, he's dead. That unexpected was actually a lot tougher than I was anticipating. But, oh well. Guess you could say it was an unexpected fight. On top of being an unexpected encounter. Yeah. Anyway. A shame Frobisher is not a actual teleport location. So we will walk with our coffin. We're gonna coffin as we're walking. So the thing is, Father, I wasn't sure. I say, have you no manners? Could you see I'm in the middle of confessing my sins here? Yes, please save. Easy. Yes, yes. You know my grandfather, he's the best. He taught all soldiers in the castle how to fight. He even taught the king how to swing a sword. He told them your boys are coming and run away crying. Now, young lady, don't you know the children should be seen and not heard? my age is as much as I can do to keep up with my granddaughter, letting her swing a sword. I don't think she have any brothers or sisters. Two of those little blighters would be the end of me. Yeah. Oh my god, that was unexpected! How much easier that was when I had gun magic. Alright, well, that's everything in here. Let's get things underway, shall we? Flick that switch, will you? Right, you are. Damnation! This simply won't do. Switch it off, man. Yes, sir, away. Dash it all! It's just not the cheese, is it? I want the blessed thing walk. Another entry in our burgeoning catalogue of failures. It seems making a mechanical man is simply beyond a possible dream. We were able to construct an automated debris aspirator, but we had a model to work from. A fully ambulatory anthropomorphic mechanoid based on the same technology. Well, that's a new pair of boots altogether. Upon my life, do you really mean to tell me that you still haven't done as I ask? This is the total sum of wisdom in our realm. How many of you will it take before we have progress? This simply will not do. It's a dashing disgrace. How am I meant to look His Majesty in the eye? Ho ho ho, you mustn't get so agitated, old man. We wouldn't want your gout flaring up again, would we? I fear it is who I am at fault. I apologize. I have been altogether too immoderate in my demands. But, Your Majesty, you owe them no apology. This gaggle of ignoramuses, the so-called scholars are the ones to blame. Oh, no, I expected too much. After our early successes with the aspirator, I had assumed that things would progress at the same heady pace. That was foolish of me. Lovely, I've just been polishing the flagstones, yeah? Ventured out to the west of the kingdom, yes, I say. So you've been all the way to the Cape too, I take it. I went there once myself many moons ago. I was young and brimming with the spirit of adventure. I must warn you, it's haunted. Not a soul lives there, but nonetheless, there's a little house. But if one listens closely, just talking about it makes me come over all peculiar. It was a voice, but not a human voice. Not a voice from this world at all, if you ask me. I hate the way this castle's set up. But whatever. Not my castle. Welcome to the dungeon. Well, it's not much of a dungeon, I suppose. It's like, I don't even think there's a dang lock on this door. Oh, that's perfect. All the more reason for me to stick my nose in. So we have visitors in our midst. I welcome you to my humble domain. You come at us at an exciting time. My subjects are currently striving to place our realm at the forefront of technological progress. May I return to the rulers of your land and tell them this. If they wish to march with us into a brave new future, we will gladly welcome them to our side, to the paradise of convenience and ease. Which reminds me, you gentlemen may return to your research. Your Majesty, it's... Now, my good man. Take a few deep breaths and compose yourself. Yes, Your Majesty. Thank you, Your Majesty. I bring important news. Finally found one, Your Majesty. Mechanical man from ancient times. Can this really be true? Yes, Your Majesty. There's no mistake. I assure you. We found it in the far west of the kingdom, Your Majesty. Oh, so you ignored the received wisdom of centuries and ventured into no man's land, did you? Well, now we know what it has been hiding all these years. Things are getting interesting. Muster the troops, we depart immediately. You, man, you will guide me personally to the place of which you speak. I'm so sorry for the interruption. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must prepare to depart. Men, the day we have been waiting for has arrived. A mechanical man has been located. Make preparations to depart for the no man's land to the west at once. I say, hold on just a second. Your Majesty, wait, you cannot go there. You mustn't. Come now, Ambrose. What the dickens has got into you? We finally found one of the automated soldiers we've been seeking for so long. Dreams are about to become reality at last. You should be as pleased as I am, surely. Actually, I wish I could explain. Really, I do, alas. All I can say is that you must call off your expedition immediately. Ha. Are you completely off your chump, Ambrose? I'll bring you a nice souvenir, I promise. Come on, you lot. Excuse me, could I trouble you for a moment? I know it's none of your concern, but I'm at a loss as who else to ask? The Cape far to the west has been designated no man's land for centuries, you see. No one is permitted to enter under any circumstance whatsoever, no matter what reasons they may have. It's my duty to see that the ban on entry is upheld, but I'm rather too much of an old lump to catch up with them. You couldn't chase the king down and stop him, could you? Oh, it's rather out of the blue, but you'd be doing an old man a service he wouldn't forget in a hurry. No response from message received, no movement detected, soup temperature critically low, commencing reheating procedure. Must administer hot soup, soup will ensure revival. It's just a skeleton. Oh-ho! What do we have here? Are you not aware that it is strictly forbidden to enter this place? Well, we can't very well help it if the odd traveler wanders in by mistake, I suppose. I shan't make a fuss this once. And besides, I wouldn't be surprised if old Ambrose put you up to it anyway. You shouldn't listen to him, you know. Be a good fellow and stand aside. We wouldn't want Ambrose and yourself to be inconvenienced for obstructing the crown now, would we? Quickly, before I lose my inflammable royal rag! So it's true, an actual mechanical man as I live and breathe. It appears to be fully operational. I can scarcely believe it. Marvelous, just marvelous. This perfectly preserved specimen will be an incalculable boon to our research. Guards, escort our clockwork friend back to the castle without delay. Under no circumstances are you to manhandle it. Is that clear? This is a national treasure of the First Order. Yes, Your Majesty. Now, my dear, there's no need to be frightened. Come along, we'll take you somewhere nice. Master motionless must administer soup. Soup will ensure revival. Soup, you say? Well, if it's soup you're after, we have buckets of the stuff back at the castle. Come along now, follow me. Fresh soup required. Possible source identified. Investigating. This is the man behind it all, the visionary, the mechanical genius himself. Hope you'll not object to us building on your achievements. Truly, we will be standing on the shoulders of a giant. So it seems some light is finally to be shed on the mystery of all those blank centuries. You are present at an epochal moment in our kingdom's history. But time waits for no man. But, like, what happened to erase the time of the frickin' automata? You think that would have been written down and recorded because they destroyed most of the country? One would think. Now let's begin, shall we? Yes, let's get started. Now, we believe this flange protuberance here is what enables the contraption to stand on its own 2 feet. Shall we try detaching it and see? In the interest of science, of course. Certainly, I do not see why not. Majesty, I must ask you to call a halt to this barbarity immediately. We must allow Ellie to return home. Ellie, eh? So the contraption has a name, does she, Ambrose? How very interesting. I've had the feeling for a while that you know rather more than you've been letting on. That was the only thing I could think of that would explain why you were quite so agitated about our little expedition. Ever so sorry, but you leave me little choice. Call the gods! But your I mean, yes, your majesty at once. Gods! Yes, your majesty. Escort Ambrose to the dungeon, will you? Ambrose, your majesty? Surely not, your majesty. Are you questioning the orders of your king, man? You heard me. Throw him in that dungeon this instant. Much as it pains me to do this, Ambrose, I'm afraid it must be done. You will languish a while at my pleasure. We must learn the secrets of the mechanical man as quickly as we are able and without interruption. So what manner of vital information you have been holding back, I will discuss that with you later. Now take him away. Ever so sorry, Ambrose, old man, but if you wouldn't mind coming with us. Not at all. You're only doing your duty, shall we? Guards, one moment. There won't be any need to lock him in. Let's not make this any uglier than it has to be. Poor Ellie. Getting dismantled as we speak. Rose is through there. If you want to see him, be my guest. Door's unlocked. I was ordered to make sure he didn't leave, but I certainly wasn't told to forbid him from receiving visitors. I'm most awfully sorry. I really should have never have dragged you into all this. Now that you're involved and afraid you're my only hope, could I possibly trouble you for one last favor? Thanks ever so much. I appreciate it. I really do. Now, the truth of the matter is that Ellie up there was created by an ancestor of mine, fellow by the name of Autonomous. Poor girl wasn't able to get her head around the fact that he'd passed away and has been doing her best to continue looking after him for all these centuries since his demise. When I first saw her at it and understood what was going on, I made a solemn vow never to allow her routine to be disturbed, which is why you have to help me. We must get dear old Ellie back home where she belongs. She won't be going anywhere unless we can get her back on her feet. Without the vital component, those meddling nincompoops removed, that's not going to happen. So like we have it, I have a spare part back in Frobisher that might do the trick. It's called a globular pistotron. With a little reconfiguring, it should be just a ticket. I wonder if you'd be so kind to fetch it for me. My granddaughter will be able to tell you where it is, and keep it under your hat. There's a good lad. so much of what actually happened was lost. I mean, that's history for you, though. Probably the king that followed the king wanted to erase the fact that not only was the fact that their kingdom nearly destroyed by robots, but also the fact that there were robots at all. And once all the original people were gone, just erase that part from history. And probably did away with a bunch of the robots too in the meantime. Because of the fear of, you know, the robot uprising. And now centuries later, they're like, wow, what happened? Look at all these cool robots. Let's revive them all. Yay! How odd. Grandfather went to the castle an awfully long time ago and he's still not back. What's that? You saw him. He told you to get his special spare part. What special spare part could that be? I wonder. I haven't the foggiest. So you mean his super special buried treasure, don't you? Of course I know where that is. It's an extra secret place that only we know about. He told me to remember it just in case he forgot. It's under the barrel near the stream. Remember, it's a secret. And you get there by going up to the church. Going down, and then rotatoing, and going through the door, then rotatoing, and then breaking the box, and then pressing A. We've got ourselves a globular pistotron! No, not Haven! Alright, and now we go back to Ambrose. Father, I don't understand. Why in the blue blazes would you flagrantly contradict His Majesty's wishes? Because Theodore, oh dear boy, those two poor lost souls deserve to be left to peace. It's about decency, pure and simple. It's all well and good, but you must have understood that things have changed and... Ah, it's you lot. Listen, Father, I understand how you feel, but you mustn't meddle in this matter anymore. Is that clear? Thank you for humoring my father. I'm glad someone was able to help him get his point across. I must confess having rather mixed emotions about this whole Ellie business myself. My job is to serve the king, and I must have faith that he knows what he is doing. That's a lot of faith to have in another person who's an idiot. Ah, so you brought me what I've asked for. Capital stop! This is splendid. There's nothing you can't fix with the globular pistotron. I can get Ellie back to her feet in no time. Wonderful. Thank you, computer. Now it's bright as heck. And of course, OBS is broken. Stream Avatars is broken. My life is broken. You know, the usual. Imagine they've taken Ellie to the laboratory near the castle's main entrance. There's not a moment to lose. We must go and help poor Ellie. Ever so sorry, Ambrose, but where exactly do you think you're going? You go running around the castle just like that, they'll nab you right away. Here, take my clobber. God changes out of his uniform and offers it to Ambrose. Well, it would be rather rude to refuse such a kind offer, I suppose. Thanks awfully. Ha ha ha! You don't scrub up too badly, Ambrose. You don't look the day over 25. You should probably be getting along. Now, I really should be thanking you for all you've done. But I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to help me out one last time, shall we? I could have taken the cool way in, but I decided not to. Ah, perfect timing. You couldn't have come at a better moment. I was thinking that if I didn't eat soon, I'd keel over and expire. My colleagues have all gone off somewhere, you see, and apparently aren't inclined to come back anytime soon. I hate to ask, but I'd be ever so grateful if you'd hold the fort here while I go and eat something. Toodaloo! By Jove, Ellie, what have they done to you, old girl? But not to worry, we're here to help. Yes, they've had their grubby bits all over you, haven't they? But we'll soon have you fixed up. Now, this ought to get you back on your feet. Soup temperature critically low. Muscle K Massa. Searching. Massa located. Massa must return to bed. Massa is critically ill. Hold on a blessed minute. You've got the wrong end of the stick, old girl. I'm not your Massa, you silly thing. That's old autonomous. Massa is critically injured. So now that you're all at 6s and 7s here, my dear girl, I really am not who you think I am. Ellie, I really must insist that you stop this at once. Your Massa is not here. Did I not expressly forbid you to leave the dungeon? Did I not expressly forbid you to leave the dungeon, Ambrose? What in heaven's name do you think you're doing here? Master is critically ill, must return to bed, must consume soup. Ambrose is in danger, by golly, the rotten thing's about to clobber him. Not if I can ballywell help it. Wait, God, stand down. It's not attacking him. Dash it, can't you hear? Stand down, I say! Ellie, can you hear me, old girl? No, damn it, you've smashed the blasted thing to pieces. Ambrose, forgive me, are you hurt? Ellie, old girl. Our mechanical friend here was not trying to attack you. I think we both know that. Yes, your highness. Seems that being old and somewhat worse for wear mistook you for the master it served so faithfully for so many years. I owe you an apology, Ambrose. I see now why you fought the poor creature's corner so fiercely. This machine, no. This is no machine, that much is clear. Its faithful servant has far more to teach us about dedication and selfless love while alive than its corpse could ever teach us about the mysteries of mechanics. Ambrose, can you repair her? Can you restore Ellie to health? Yes, your highness, I should think so. Very well, guards. I want you to carry back to your home without delay. Yes, your majesty. Ah, that ought to have done the trick. Come on, old girl, see if you can stand. Master confirmed asleep. Must administer hot soup. Soup will ensure revival. It seems things are back to the way they were. I owe you all an apology, and bros, you most of all. In the blind pursuit of my dream, I was oblivious to the heartache that my actions might cause to others. Which is not to say that my goals were mistaken, I might add. Though I agree that Ellie must be left in peace, I remain committed to creating fully functional bipedal mechanoids, and we shall do so not at the expense of others, but through our own hard work and dedication. Who knows, Ellie? We may have a new companion for you before too long. I only hope those we eventually build will have half the heart you have shown. Ho 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 ho. He's like, okay, I'm done now. He looks like a jackass. I really can't thank you enough, you know. You were just passing through and I collared you and dragged you into this whole sorry affair, but I couldn't have done it without you. I'd very much like you to visit me in my home before you leave, if you have time, of course. Thanks, really, you've been absolute bricks, every one of you, now, if you'll excuse me. Well then, Ellie, old girl, looks like all's well that ends well. You'll be left in peace now, unless I'm very much mistaken. We all owe you all of this to our plucky band of travelers, of course. You're saying thank you in there somewhere, and I'm sure they know it too. Ho, ho, ho. I mean, we could just take the king with us back to the past. There's lots of automatons for him to play with. Ah, so you came splendid. Well, do make yourselves at home. Everything has worked out perfectly, and Ellie's back to where she belongs, tending to her beloved master. I wouldn't have been able to do it without your help, you know, without your able assistance. I don't think King Faraday would have ever seen the light. Thanks ever so much. Alright, my grandfather said I was a very good girl. I did some digging and I found this, so you can have it all. It's like, haha, I can't believe you took that dirty old thing from me. It was a joke. I'm like, well, I liked your joke. I wanted it. Our hearts ain't half hot here. I'm melting, I swear, if I only can find a cool spot. My name's Goldie. We're still in Chapter 1, by the way, for this game. Chapter 2 won't be until we finish 2 more tablets. Oh, right. I can't save here because this cat is perfectly an asshole. It's that damn chef, boy. RD! Get it? It was a joke. Cause I'm fucking funny. We found our chef boy, RD. I have to go back up to that now. So funnily enough, all these maps that you do for these thingies are all maps based on well, maps you'll traverse in the game anyway. So this area I'm walking right now will be a map in the future for another level. And they're not even like connected, because like the map you start for this is in the frickin' Ballymalloy. And then this one is super far away, and then the one this connects to is super far away. Isn't that amusing? Or isn't that ironic? Or don't you think? quoting a song that's so ironic that it actually loses the meaning of the word ironic, because nothing she talks about is ironic. She's so quick to use her gun magic. Eventually it'll level up and she'll use cannon magic. I'm just an idiot. And you know what? This line of jokes is amusing me. So super seeds are soup! That is all. They are soup. Indeed, they are soup. We're not actually gonna go and start the next location, because that is what we'll do first thing mañana na. So I think this is a good place for us to leave it all for today. So, anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.